Hello, this is Governor Mobudi, a Web of Fortune. I want to teach this morning on cooperative society and how to run a cooperative society in Nigeria and its procedure, running procedure. First of all, I want to say what is a cooperative society? What are the modalities? How does it operate? What are the functions? What are the benefits that one derive if one starts a cooperative society? First of all, a cooperative society is an organization that is formed by a group of people whose primary objective is to promote the common economic interests of its member. This interest is achieved by the cooperative society by sharing its profit among its members, the profit that it made from the business, to the proportion of the contribution of each of the members of the society. A cooperative society is defined by the problem it has chosen to solve. One way to be able to find one that suits your purpose is to first of all identify a particular problem you are trying to solve. Identify that problem will help you to locate a particular cooperative society who is geared towards solving that same kind of problem. And that alone will help you to identify the kind of cooperative society you are to join. There are various types of cooperative society. First of all, there is what we call the Farmers Cooperative Society. This is a form of cooperative society who came together to obtain economics of a large-scale farming. The objective is to be able to gain the benefit of large-scale farming and increase their productivity. The number two kind of cooperative society is called the Market Cooperative Society. This type of cooperative society helps small producers to sell their goods, ensuring a steady market for their product. They help small producers to be able to ensure that they have a steady market for which their product will be able to gain access and be able to sell their product on a regular basis. Number three is what we call the Credit Cooperative Society. This is a kind of a cooperative society that helps to provide easy credit for its members. Their purpose is to provide easy credit for their members to enable them to be able to do business at a reasonable terms. And the number four type of cooperative society is Producers Cooperative Society. What is the purpose of this group? Is to help the interests of small producers to produce and make goods and services based on the common ownership and membership interests. The number five is what we call the Consumers Cooperative Society. Consumers Cooperative Society, they are the oldest form of cooperative society. They protect the interests of the consumer and provide services to the consumer to eliminate middlemen in the market, to enable them to be able to get products directly from the producer. And we also have what we call the Cooperative Housing Society. This is a kind of a cooperative society that helps its member to be able to build houses. Their purpose and their aim is to raise funds and help its members to become house owners. And there are various kind of requirements that are needed for you to be able to become an established cooperative society. Number one is that, for example, an agricultural society must have at least a minimum of 50 members to come together to be able to start one. Number two, the Savings Credit Society, cooperative society must have a minimum of about 20 members and a people with a special skill that are that comes together to form a cooperative society must have a minimum of about 10. But generally, starting a cooperative society needs a minimum of about 10 members to be able to start. What are the conditions to be satisfied to enable them to be registered? Number one, one of the members of that cooperative society must at least be about 15 years of age, and number two, every member, non-members of the board must be less than 18. And three, every members must have a common need with other members of the cooperative society. Number five, every member must have an occupation relevant to the primary society. And number five, members must be capable of paying the dues or fees which they have agreed upon to be paid regularly for being a member of that cooperative society. The required information to enable you register, well, number one is that you must have a proposed name for the cooperative society. Number two, a proposed location of the cooperative society. Number three, objective. They must have an objective of the cooperative society. And number four, the members must have rules, terms of joining, entrance, and personality, and have also know a rule on ground that in case they break the rules or default in their responsibility, the penalty that follows. To be able to register, they must have at least a 4 copy of a proposed bylaw of the corporate society, a letter of intent. Number 6, number 7, a feasibility study on how the cooperative society intends to operate. And number 8, a certificate copy of resolution passed in the first day of their meeting. And number 7, an official stamp by the cooperative society. The procedures to register a cooperative society in Nigeria: an application must be made by the cooperative society to the director of cooperative. Number 2, the application must be duly signed by a minimum required members depending on the category of the society. For example, a minimum of 10 persons if the cooperative society is a multi-purpose cooperative society, 50 persons for an agricultural cooperative society, 20 persons for a savings and credit cooperative society. A form is issued to them to be filled, and every one of them will have to fill this form and gather them together and submit to enable them continue. Number 4, upon the availability, when the search is done on the name, a stamp bearing the name of the cooperative society and a logo must also be available. They must do a availability search of the name. And number 5, after verification, the director of the cooperative society, if he's satisfied with all of the requirements, they have met all the requirements, a letter of recognition will be issued unto them. And number 6, a certificate of recognition with a certified copy of bylaw governing the cooperative society will be issued to them also to enable them operate. What are the benefits that you gain starting a cooperative society? One of the benefits is that the benefit of joining the cooperative society are numerous. Number 1, it helps its member to develop a saving culture. It enables the member to develop a saving culture. Number 2, the cooperative society enables members to get easy access to loan. Because you belong to a member, you have the access and easy access to loan. Number 3, it helps the members to build a local enterprise and profit. Number 5, it creates a decent job for its members. Number 6 is that they have this share a common interest. Number 7, they're able to pool a large fund together for investment. And number 7, a greater chance for them to be able to access loan from bank. What an individual may not be able to access, by reason of them coming together to form a cooperative society, they are able to access fund. And number 8, a higher chance to access grants from international organizations like World Bank, IMF, and other form of international organization. And where do we register a cooperative society in Nigeria? One of the places one can go is to register a cooperative society in Nigeria. You go to the National Civil Registration and Federal Ministry of Justice in Abuja. And also in Lagos, one can register it in Lagos. Registration is done in Cooperative Society, Ministry of Commerce and Industry and Corporation. Or number 3, you can hand over the service to a lawyer to do for you, to enable you register a cooperative society. Please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If this teaching is giving you value, please subscribe, hit the red button, click the bell, so that when my subsequent video come, you can have it. Thank you.
What to call technology?